Surprise, it's another video! Hey guys, Blue Top here, and normally I wouldn't do this type of video because, you know, actions speak louder than words, but I'm sorry, my storage is garbage today, and my iCloud storage is completely full, so I wanted to find a way to shorten it, so why not make an explanation video like Kira did? Yeah, that's so original. I'm so original with my own originality. Totally not copying. Anyways, the battle between Minus and Blue Top. If you've seen the video, it's like, this video will definitely not contribute to something. It contributed to something. Felix had told Minus and B3 where Blue Top was, and she found now, but since I don't want to just show you this black screen, and since I don't have a bazillion text planned out now, and I don't want you to see the black screen, did I mention that already? I think I did, but I don't know. I'm sorry. This video is not the usual type of content I make, but instead of you watching nothing for like, I don't know how long, I'm just gonna show you some pictures I have. And that picture I showed you on the community post, that's already deleted, so in order to save storage, so you might not be able to see that, sorry. So anyways, Mojojojo was doing some dumb stuff, and Blue Top and Southridge were disgusted by it. Southridge was being a savage, and then all of a sudden, Minus and B3 come in with their dangerous walk. And then I asked Kira if I can use Skylar, her OC, in a video, and this is what I was talking about, because Minus stole some swords, and Skylar is running after her to tell her to pay for it. But Minus, the disrespectful woman, flicks her away like she's a mosquito. Now we already know who's gonna be super upset at this, and they will no longer be your friend. Anyways, sorry about that. And then Minus challenges to a fight, and Mojojojo's over here like, oh yeah, I'm so amazing. Hey, I'm also like that. Well, I'm voice acting it right now. I want to make it sound like Blue Top myself is voice acting this and stuff like that. You do not understand. Okay, get out, Mojo. You're ruining the video. How am I ruining the video? Okay, stop. I'm trying to explain, please. So anyways, Mojojojo was yelling at Minus and B3 to fight Blue Top. And then Minus is getting annoyed of Mojojojo's rudeness. Okay, Mojo, listen. What? If a villain is thinking that you're disrespectful, you know you're terrible. That's how it works. So get out of here, Mojo. Get out of here. Go, Mojo. Get out of here. So Minus also flicks him away. And then goes straight towards B. Just kidding. No, she didn't. She orders B3 to fight the both of us. And Minus and Mojojojo are now just watching from the side. So Skylar's not important anymore. Wait for it. And so B3 is fighting and punching Southridge and Blue Top at the same time. They are having a 2v1. The battle was very long. Now B3 and Blue Top and Southridge are in the sky. Even though B3 doesn't have wings, she has some wings, but I'll tell you why she does it later. I'll tell you why she doesn't have wings later. The fight continues like crazy, and gusts of wind are changed left to right, and Minus and Mojojojo are just watching and then giving comments to each other like, hey, old lady, and stuff like that. And then she's just getting mad at him and be like, my B3 is going to be way better than your friends. And Mojo's like, excuse you? Do you think I like her? Whoops, I just revealed the question I wasn't supposed to answer. Whoops. Sorry about that. Guess the Q&A has one less question. Oh, no. Anyways, B3, Blue Top, and Southridge are still fighting in the air. And B3 has managed to land a finishing kick on Southridge making her land on the ground with the huge explosion or whatever. No, there's no explosion. It's just like this dirt thing making bike trails with Southrange. A 6-year-old. And then Blue Top gets super mad and transforms into Violet North. B3 gets surprised, and Minus does too, because again, and if you've seen the Blue Top versus Felix video, if you've seen the Blue Top versus Felix video, Felix says he didn't see this in his magic books, and Blue Top said neither did she. Minus wasn't aware that Blue Top had this type of power. Violet North and B3 continue to fight, and B3 is still catching up with Violet North. And Southrange still on the floor is mad at this whole situation because she did not just get owned by a giraffe. Oh no, we're height shaming now, I guess. So the ground around her starts to shake. Violet North, B3, and the remaining people see this, and Southrange officially gets her first transformation. We call her Goldem. A combination of the words golden and bottom. Because, like, south, bottom, top, blue, top. Okay, so basically they're puns on directions on the compass. So, yeah. So, Goldem flies up and absolutely owns B3. And then together with Violet North, they defeat B3. B3 asks Minus for help, but this is gonna be a moment where it's like top 10 anime betrayals. Minus picks up B3, throws her to the tree. She lands with the tree. Says, "I have no use for a Blue Top who can't move." And remember the sword that she stole from Skylar? That's a sword that, no, not exactly from Skylar, but Skylar tried to stop Minus from stealing the swords. She throws the sword, and then the sword lands on B3's stomach area. Yeah, and Violet North and Golden were shocked at this situation because I thought they were buddies. That they worked together their whole life. Well, her whole life. She's been working with Minus for 20-something years, and then she just betrays her right on the spot. The sword with the stomach area didn't kill B3, though, thankfully. She's still alive. She's just don't try to imagine it too much, please. Please don't. And then Minus herself decides to finally fight and stop being a lazy person. So she decides to fight both of them at the same time, too. And was just shaking his head like, "Whoa, you disappoint me." And then Violet North flies over to B3, leaving Goldem to fight Minus. And Violet North looks at B3 and says, "Come on, you know you have a power that none of us will be able to understand." She says, what are you talking about? "I was created for a purpose to serve Minus, but that she broke me on the spot." And then she starts to cry. And then Violet North says, I achieved a power no other Blue Top can. No other Blue Top understood that they have this power too. Maybe you have a power that maybe I don't have. Who knows? If you just believe in yourself hard enough, if you think about it, you yourself can have power too." And then she starts thinking about it, gets angry about the fact that Minus betrayed her on the spot. And not only did Southrange get a new form, so did B3. She had unlocked her potential for the first time in her life. She had never thought she had this power before. And then she uses this power to go 3v1 on Minus. And now, immediately with that power boost, the three people, Goldem, Violet North, and B3's potential power, I do not have a name for her yet. And then they defeat Minus with an ease. And then all of a sudden, after the battle's over, Minus decides to retreat. And orders B3 to go with her, despite the fact that she literally fought her. Minus thought that this was just a confusion from B3. B3 also decides to go top 10 anime betrayals and switches sides and decides to stay with Blue Top and Southridge. They de-transformed at this point. They all de-transformed. So B3 decides to stay with Blue Top and Southridge, leaving on the spot, quitting the years she spent she quits being her loyal servant and wants to live on her own. She never thought she could have this type of life, and now she's finally free after she unlocked that form. Minus is so angry that she decides to storm off back to her mountain cave. The heroes have won, and B3 has now officially have a new name. She's not B3, there is no B71, and there is no D8. There is Blue Top, Southridge, and Brittany. Wow, that was pretty long. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out. I hope you enjoyed this long explanation and these images, and I hope to see you next time. Finally, it's the end of the video.